So I lied. I said the last one was the last planting video, but we had extra leftover millet from the farm pond rice and millet planting. I had a spot in here at the rice swamp, at the upper swamp, that I saw the water had drained off and there was no rice germinating. So I decided to run back in here, throw out this extra millet, put it to good use, sneak in one more extra planting. Just the bag spreader, bucket of millet, get in here and throw a little bit extra out. There should be some exposed mud flats in here, even with all the rain. We are looking good. It's actually been 3 weeks and 8 inches of rain since we've last been in here, and this rice is over doubled in height. And the water level is still off, which means the beavers are not in the cage. It's looking really good. When you spend $60 on a bag of millet, you hate to see it rot and not put to use. So we're not spreading the millet out into the rice because we don't want to have it out competing each other. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. This water level came off a few more inches since we last spread it. And there's a lot of viable areas with no seed whatsoever where the water came off. So all this we can plant, all this edge we can plant, and even around into that far corner. So that's what we're doing. We're just coming here and hitting these areas with the water drop back off. Going down this dam face where there's just a little bit of mud exposed. It's not going to be a whole lot, but I know we did not seed rice in the dam. All this is volunteer grass. So I'm going to sling the millet up on the dam as well as in this exposed mud right here. It's not much, but every little bit helps. You can see out there all that little bit of exposed mud will be perfect for this millet. And some of these areas where we planted the rice are just a little bit thinner than the rest of it, so this is perfect to come back in here and top dress it with some Japanese millet. So this area right here we completely missed with the rice. You can tell that green delineation line back around, and it's exposed organics and soupy mud. And as long as that millet is sitting on organics or mud, it should be off at the races. So I'm going to go ahead and seed all this, and that should green up the whole swamp nicely. Every little bit helps when you're hunting small acreage. Just touched up about, I don't know, a couple thousand square feet of missed areas with an additional 15 pounds of millet. Gonna go check our water structure, make sure the beavers are not in it, which I don't think they are, then we're out of here. This is all the extra effort that goes into it that pays dividends later. So if you go back to your property, this is now 3 weeks after planting the rice, and we've got good growth. If you go back in there 3 weeks later, don't worry, you won't be too far behind, because Japanese millet is very forgiving. We're in the middle of July, and we're still in perfect timing. Down here by the water control structure, and same thing, we've got a lot of exposed mud here, just barely out of the water. That's all that millet needs to sit and germinate. That's going to do it. 15 pounds, touched up. Filled in all these newly exposed bare mud flats. The beaver fence is working great over here. There had been zero beaver activity in months now. I've not seen a single cut stick in here. I think they might have finally gave up on this one, and they definitely abandoned the lodge over there. Just a quick one, updating you guys on the whole process here. This is not a one and done. This is not a do it once and walk away. Very fluid process, no pun intended. Come out here, check your results, check the germination, touch up any areas you've got with a quicker maturing food like Japanese millet compared to the rice, and it'll pay dividends big time later on. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Very humbling. I love the comments, and we will keep you updated on progress here as well as all the other properties we've been working on. If you've not caught those videos, go back, check them out. They're pretty cool. Slopping around the mud, throwing rice and millet out, getting ready for duck season, which will be here before we know it. But as always, God bless and take care.